Hey guys, so as you all can see from the title, today is a story time about my recent restaurant visit.
What na na na, yeah.
So I haven't sat in front of you guys for a long time. I haven't actually sat and recorded a video like this for a long time. Months. I know. It's been a hectic couple of months, but finally things are dialing down. Somehow I'm struggling with my voice, so I'm going to just as best as I could keep the content coming. So I was in Munich a couple of weeks ago, and a friend invited me to his birthday dinner because I happened to be there for work, and obviously nobody's traveling to Munich. It's like 6.5 hours away just for a birthday dinner. So I was there at the same time with the dinner, so I'm going. Ahead of time, he sent us a menu, and he asked us to please select what you'd like to eat from the menu. Now, I'm just going to post the menu. I'm going to do it on this side. I'm going to post the menu on this side. Let's look at the menu here. From the time I got this menu, I was a little bit skeptical about this restaurant. I love to eat. I love to eat out, but this menu here is a little skeptic. But the Google reviews were good. They had raving reviews on Google, so I'm like, you know what? I went with the chicken. Let's just ignore everything on top and let's go to the main course, because ideally we really have to have no starters. I'm saying once I have a bottle of wine and a main course is filling, I good to go. So let's look at the options here. It says the first one is chicken / lime and milk / cucumber. The next item, roasted meat / straight from the oven. The next thing is pulpo / on the steamed. And the last thing is ipomoya from the oven, greens and more. So already after reading the 4 main course items, I already say, you see this? I don't know what the last 2 things are, which clearly is already translated to English. My options are clearly between option 1 and option 2. So it's either the chicken with some lime and milk or the mystery meat in the oven. So I went for the chicken. The whole thing is a mystery because I don't know if the chicken boil, steam, broil in oil. We don't know. So I was excited. I went there. We got there relatively on time, I would say. And it was a big group. Like I didn't expect. I think there was probably a little over 20 of us. And the restaurant seemed to be quite intimate. It's more like it's a fine dining restaurant with dim lights and so on. So the lights are all dimmed. We have candles in front of our tables and so on. And it's a really long table. So as we got seated, everybody was chilling, talking, hey, how you going? Introductions by people who don't know others. And then after a while, first of all, there was water on the table. So that was cool. I love that. They already had water and everybody had a water glass. And then we asked for the wine menu because there weren't any menus on the table. The wine menu came, and I'm so upset I didn't take a picture of it because the wine menu was very similar to the food menu in that no details were given. It was literally, at least they separate the wines into red, white, rosé, and prosecco. But the menu just literally had, like, under whites you would have Sauvignon Blanc. You'd have like Sauvignon Blanc 2007, Pinot Grigio 2010, or like the brand of the wine. Nothing, no kind of, maybe I expected too much. I expected something like it's a full-bodied, semi-sweet, so and so with hints of grapes. Anyhow, we needed to choose wine, and I was sitting around a group of people, and we decided we'll just go with a bottle. So we got the waiter to come over, and we were just asking them about some of the wines, because from the menu, we might as well just say we want a wine, because we really have no idea what the wines aren't familiar to us by name, and we just have no idea what the wines could be. So the waitress, we had several. Obviously, all the waiters in the restaurant also worked at our table. They were all very nice and friendly, so I definitely give them that. And she stood there and she literally explained all the wines that we questioned, and we eventually chose a bottle. The wine was very nice. We really enjoyed it. I would say approximately 2 hours after we were seated in the restaurant, our food came. 2 hours. It was a long time. Like it was getting to be so long that we had asked the waiters several times, bring the food. You can bring the food now. Where is the food? When the food came, it was just the main course, like how I ordered the chicken with lime and milk. Chicken with lime and milk came. This is what it looked like. Quite good. Of course, it was mystery chicken because I had no idea if the chicken was fried, boiled. So, as you can see from the picture, it's fried chicken. Now, let me just take you back to the menu. At the bottom of the mains, they have what's called bonus. Me, as well as a lot of other people on the table, assumed, and this is the problem. You know what has happened when you assume? So we assumed that bonus meant that they were coming to the table. And since it was such a big group, we expected that, once the main courses come out, they'll just bring out all the side dishes as well. Well, that didn't happen. And I had to then call the waiter over because just the chicken, and I didn't like the little coleslaw thing going on. It had a very weird flavor. To me, I didn't like it, so I didn't eat it. And the greens, cucumber mixed with spinach, I don't know. It was fine, but it was not enough to sustain you for a night, So I called the waiter over. I'm like, hey, is it possible to, order some sides? And a lot of people at that same time was like, yeah, I want. Because of course, very few people thought that we also needed to choose from the bonus items. So I asked her, well, how long it will take? She said 25 minutes. I said, okay, I'm hungry. We have to finish a bottle of wine. We're going to be here anyway. So I ordered my mac and cheese. About 45 minutes later, my mac and cheese has not arrived. So I tried to flag down the waitress again. I'm like, hey, the mac and cheese, they get lost anyway, you have an idea of when it may be coming out. She said, oh no, but they brought it to the table already. So now I'm looking along the table. Nobody's eating at this point. Or maybe a couple people were eating still. And I'm just like, but if I ordered a mac and cheese, how do I not have the mac and cheese? She said, well, it's a lot of y'all and it's really difficult to tell who ordered what. I'm like, right. So it's either y'all didn't bring enough mac and cheeses or, something's not adding up. And they were just like, well, if you want to order it again, it'll be another 25 minutes. I was like, at this point, I think it was well after 10, maybe minutes to 11. I'm like, it don't make any sense. It really don't make any sense. So I left there. I mean, so many people at the table, we were just irritated, hungry, and at the end of the day, this restaurant literally just should have told my friend, we cannot serve that big group of people. Like, we are just not equipped for it. And they also had a packed restaurant. They were just not equipped for it. Furthermore, if it is you send a menu that's very incoherent, and everybody orders just main courses and nobody selects the side dishes. We are adults, we are not children. Obviously, we're not going to be full from, not having any of the extra things, the bonus items. So ask a question. You just receive the order and you're just like, all right, everybody on a diet. Like, that got me so upset. But I was actually one of the calmest people there. I was just like, you know what? That's fine. My chicken with lime and milk was fine. I wish I had known it was fried, because then maybe I would have gone with the mystery meat. But yeah, that was my story about the last time I went to a restaurant, and it was 0 to 10 will not recommend. Anyway, guys, I'm still studying this chicken with lime and milk. I'm still like, I can't believe. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you all have a worst experience or like a bad restaurant experience. I would like to hear if some of the experiences I have are really that bad or I'm just dramatic.
Oh, I'm using